If I was to whinge about anything in 2020 and the changes we've witnessed, it would be about booking systems for fast food and hairdressers. Welcome back to Talking with Jazz, with your host, BigDaddy0. We've seen lots of changes in our society, but the only one I would want to sort of take a pointless whinge at is booking systems. I mean, even though I'm in the tech game, and I love the computers and all that, I don't think they work in terms of society. I'll tell you why. My hairdresser, he was a genius, but he retired. His name was Raoul. I love you, Raoul, in the most manly way possible. God, I miss you. I'm going to try and organise a get-together sometime, and we can have a haircut. No, you don't have to give me a haircut. We'll just have a cup of tea like we used to as well. Anyway, the new style barber, you have to book. You go online and whatever. Half an hour slot for you and the hairdresser to cut your hair. Raoul didn't do that. He just had the door open. And if you came past and there was no one sitting there, you could just go straight in and he'd say, grab a chair, and you just go and get a haircut. Or if there were 3 people there, you just go and sit down and wait for those 3 people to get done, And I noticed that Raoul would cut quick sometimes, get rid of the people he didn't like. It's true. I saw him do it. He's like, as soon as the guy left, he goes, can't stand that guy. Just, goes on about blah, blah, blah. Or if it was someone nice that he liked, and I think he might have liked me, because he often took hours to cut my hair, because we just talked for so long, and he told me some horrendous stories. Maybe I can share them later on, now that I've been introduced to Raoul. But Raoul was maybe the dying breed of hairdressers. I had to go to Sunbury to find walk-up hairdresser, I went to one and they had a little thing on a little QR code, what's a QR code? Oh, who cares? Could take a photo, make a booking, blah, blah, blah. There was another one, an old bloke sitting there, barber pole turning there. Just sit down and wait, grab a magazine. It's time for you, right? It's your time. Because you see, what happened was, in Raoul's salon, shall we say, which hadn't been done up since 82, so it was quite cool, in fact. It was probably back in fashion. Anyway, you'd sit down, and if there were 3 people, you would join in a conversation that may have been going for a day or 2, because the conversation would just keep on rolling, and maybe there's a bit of news coming. Someone's just told you something new. And Raoul, being a genius that he was, would introduce people and tell them each other a little bit about each other, to sort of say, Paul, he likes computers too, or something along those lines. And we had lots of discussions that would be stem from this sort of the way Raoul would connect his 2 customers that were sitting there. One may be getting the haircut, and the other one, like myself, say, well, I'm waiting for him to finish. And so I believe these booking systems have put a nail in that coffin. Put an end to it all, the social interaction. Even if you've got a motorbike on the floor, I don't know, why would you do that anyway? Just taking up room. You've got too much real estate. You should have another chair in there. You should be getting more haircuts ddone, not fucking around with pieces of machinery. Anyway, that's my personal whinge. It's a very minor one. But I think they'll go. I think the booking systems will go, because we've lost something. We've lost that social interaction. We've lost the beauty of waiting. Why don't you have a great day? I hope you enjoyed that story, or at least you learned something. Why don't you subscribe? I make one of these for every day. And You might miss something if you don't subscribe. Something important, because I'm randomly going through things in my mind as they come up. This is my memory. Maybe it's not important, but subscribing will mean you don't miss the notifications, etc. Have a great day.